Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell and join the family. Guys, Sean Diddy Combs is breaking worldwide internet consistently, all for the wrong reasons. Now, Deputy Federal Liberal Leader Susan Lee is calling for Australian boycott of Sean Diddy Combs following the viral video of him assaulting Cassie Ventura. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because honestly, this man is not giving the media a break and the media is not giving him a break. And you know what I feel as though he and his legal team, they're going to try to do? I believe that they're going to start hitting people with cease and desist. I believe they're going to start fighting back because there's so many reports coming out about him. And I think that they're going to want to do some PR damage, some damage control, and they're going to try to shut up people. Okay. Because they did it like a couple weeks ago to a TikToker. Diddy's investigator reached out to her telling her that she needs to have her facts correct. So I do believe that they might be coming at media outlets, content creators for speaking on him. I think they're going to start going through videos with a fine-tooth comb, sending people to cease and desist and all of that. But people are getting smarter. If you send cease and desist, people can actually work around it. People are finding means and ways to work around it. I'm seeing them doing it on TikTok. So, I don't know what's going to happen, but I guess only time will actually tell. But let's get into this report. And I have the report. I have the clip to share with you guys. So let's dig into it because they're now saying that the Deputy Federal Liberal Leader, Susan Lee, is speaking out and has urged Australians to boycott Diddy following the release of the disturbing footage showing the mogul physically assaulting his former girlfriend Cassie. Lee released a statement demanding that radio stations and other media outlets stop playing his music in response to the video. Australians have an opportunity to take action on this issue. We can call out this unacceptable violence. She said, I'm asking Australian businesses to reconsider any activities they may be taking that may be financially benefiting Mr. Combs. She continued, this should see Australian media companies, including radio stations, take any of his music off their channels today. Everyone has a role to play in calling out domestic violence. Australia should send a clear message on this matter. And that is exactly so. You cannot afford to consistently help fund this man's bad behavior because there's so much now coming out about him, more lawsuits. But let's get into this news report. I'm going to share a clip with you guys so you can hear more for yourselves. And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Calls this morning for a girlfriend. Deputy Opposition Leader Susan Lee has...
It's so true because ever since this Diddy gate has started, many people have been saying, there really isn't much to cancel because people really don't listen to his music anymore. So it makes you want to ask the question, where has this man money been coming from? Now, make no mistakes, residual income, all of that still exists, but he has been still living a very expensive, lavish lifestyle, and he had to have money coming in. And this is how you know that there is a lot of disconnect that is about to connect because he's been investigated. And I definitely believe that as time passes, we're going to hear, reports about him, possible drug involvement already. His alleged drug mule was arrested on the same date that his LA and Miami mansion was raided. So I believe that a lot of stuff are going to come out about him. And you know what is so funny about this is that last year, before the downfall of Diddy started, like I came across a few articles and I said that something was lining up for this man. It was as though this was, slowly being orchestrated before any content creator has been talking about the downfall of this man. I actually did a video and I said it because when I look at how the cannabis deal fizzled out, the two pharmaceutical companies that were supposed to push his cannabis brand, one of them said that that company was worth over like $2 billion, and it was later checked out that they weren't even worth $600 million, right? The other one declared bankruptcy, and I'm saying this is so darn weird. And normally, what they do is to fake the worth or the net worth of the company. This is what many people have done. For example, Kylie Jenner, she did it. She got called out by Forbes. They normally do these things, but someone did not sign off on Diddy's documents. So he could not get the cannabis license because they didn't want him to have that money, that power, that control. And that was the same time that he started calling out Diageo for lowballing him because he was saying that Diageo was pushing his, vodka brand in the urban communities. They were not pushing in the higher end markets. And he was the one who basically put the company on higher heights. And that is factual. That is very factual. But you could actually see where it was being orchestrated to take him down. What they did was to cripple his finances. They started cutting everything down. And when he was going to sue Diageo, and Diageo asked the court to throw the documents out, the judge was like, he has really good solid grounds. But then here comes Cassie lawsuit last year. And then he had to back up because Diageo, they got what they wanted. They wanted to cut ties with this man. They didn't see the need for him because his name was good at one point, even though ever since then there were, illegal wranglings attached to his name. He has always managed to escape. But they say every day he's been accused of something illegal, something, horrific, and he always gets away. And it's not as though people were making up those stories about him beating a record executive because he didn't like the quality of his music video. He got away with that. He stepped into a record label. Everyone saw him. He blooded that man. He got away with it. He did it to Cassie, got away. Kim Porter and quite a few other is consistently getting away. But it seems as though his takedown has been long orchestrated before it got to this effect. And now it is really hitting him hard. Because if you think about it, for the past 2 years, what was there about his music? Nothing really. Where has that money been coming from to fund those lavish, expensive parties, free pass for all? Seems as though he was getting some money from his buddy Jay-Z, but where was he getting the money to fund all of those things, giving people money, paying off people and all of that? I think that we are not even ready for what is about to unfold for this man. And I have to say, fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a bumpy ride. And we're all in the group chat together because we want to see what happened, what next is reported, what next is coming out. And we're not talking about the hearsay. We're talking about the lawsuits, how they play out. Like, I don't want to hear any more lawsuits with Little Rod. Do you notice how the lawsuits with Little Rod, they go nowhere? With Little Rod's attorney, I should say. They go nowhere. Every other lawsuit is getting settled, getting recognition, and they're pushing and begging, the court to drop XYZ clause because of the statute of limitation. You're not hearing those things with Little Rod lawsuits. So I don't want to hear any more of that. I want to hear the other lawsuits from other lawyers. So come on, guys, gear up, get ready, get your water. Stay hydrated, get your vitamins because it is about to go down and it's going to be a showdown. And it's going to be for quite a number of years. Diddy ain't going behind bars no time soon. So people are saying he's going to go behind bars where his handlers are still, they're looking in every corner to see what tape does he have on me? What tape does Sean Diddy Combs have on me? This man ain't going nowhere. And until his handlers are sure that their asses are in the clear. Okay? And do you notice how Jay-Z silent? No word from Mr. Jay-Z. No sight from that man. But anyway, guys, enough of me. Let me know what are your thoughts. It is your time to chime in. Let's get the discussion popping. Thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.